think it's starting. Hello, yes.
Hi.
Hi, okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Today we are doing Time Trial Entropy Ghosts. Yay! So I've unlocked all the Entropy Ghosts.
Just for CTR, but you know, unless this goes by really quickly, which...
You never know. I got this paint job. I'm gonna use it. So, I don't know if it really matters who I use.
I want to say use whoever you want, but then I know you're just going to use Penta over and over, so...
I'll swap between characters, alright? But I'm going to be using primarily XL and, what's it called?
Well, yeah, that's just because those are the ones that people...
So there's only one way to properly start this. Just kidding. I'm not starting it with her. I'm starting it with Crunch.
I mean, it's the better choice anyway.
It is. That's why I'm starting with Crunch. He was also the character I was playing when my game horribly broke last night, but I'm going to save that for not this video. Because we might have
it for a live stream?
That, or for this amazing thing we have coming up. called Story Time. Depending
we
on,
still have to talk about that.
Depending on what we do for that, because there's a multitude of things we can do. But I'm not going to say it just in case, though.
Just in case the idea falls through. Don't want to get people's hopes up.
Yeah. So, alright, Entropy Ghosts and Oxide Ghosts. Well, we're not going to be doing the Oxide Ghosts, but we have the Entropy Ghosts, and they're all easy in my opinion, so I'm not...
Well, you find the Oxide Ghost easy, so of course you're going to find Entropy easy.
Unless your name is Dragon Minds. So, yeah. See, ideally what I want to do is I want to try to beat the Oxide kinds in the Entropy Ghosts, because if I do that, then that means when we get to the Oxide Ghosts, I really shouldn't have to worry. Are my back wheels still broken, or have they always been like this?
What do you mean?
Like, with how much they're glowing.
Isn't that just normal?
That probably is. Look, my game broke horribly last night, guys, in ways
the
that
back wheels are definitely glowing more than the front, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. Look, if the game starts breaking midway through, then my game is, like, actually just broken. But we'll see. I wish I could say... What is Entropy doing?
He probably ran into a wall or something.
Maybe he took the ship route.
You know, I wonder sometimes, because it's the weirdest thing. Sometimes Entropy will actually be faster than Oxide, then he'll just slow down to a crawl. Like he wants Oxide to beat him.
It's really weird. What is the Oxide time here?
Oh yeah, I don't even have the tab
also
open.
This.
It is 127.
Okay, so I beat it. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. The easier tracks, you always expect them to be the hardest. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they aren't. And then you get a little star next to it. Yay! I do this
Gold star for Entropy and a silver one for Entropy, which I hate. They should reverse that, in my opinion. But okay.
I hate that you have to go down and select Entropy's Ghost all the time. I don't know, or rather, I hate that you have to go down, then you have to go back up. It's just a little nitpick. I hated that.
I feel like they could have just hotbinded confirmed a square at least.
Or that, yeah. Or they could have just done, like, if you selected Entropy, they could have just moved you to the customization screen, and then you just do it. That would have been
fine, too.
But convenience is inconvenient.
It's inconvenient if you don't know how to program, right?
The
Oxide here is 214.
Can I do it, do you think?
I will be surprised if you don't.
The only stage offhand that I can think of that I won't be able to, maybe, is, like, again, Dragon Mines.
So, Dragon Mines is going to be the level where you go through strictly as Polar, right?
No. Mostly because I was doing beginner characters in Dragon Mines and it really wasn't helping me out. I'll probably just choose XL. Because the XL helps
beginner would actually help with the turning bit.
You would think, but XL helps at the way end of the turning bit. Like, substantially. Yeah. Also, this is the first time I've used this skin since I got it. So.
When did you get this, by the way?
I got it in the last live stream.
Oh, I wasn't there, so that explains it.
Yep, near the very end, I believe.
Thanks, Work. Although I can't actually blame Work for all of them. I know there was one of them I missed just because I was busy chauffeuring people all over the city. Like including my dad.
He was chauffeuring me too. I came over to Phoenix and he was showing me, alright, well here's a rock. Here's another rock.
You
This
must
rock,
think I live in the middle of nothing.
this rock is my favorite. That's what I just want to imagine what deserts are, alright? They're nothing.
No!
It's a whole lot of nothing. No, that's Vegas. Not Vegas, that's Nevada, my bad. Nevada's a whole lot of nothing.
Like, if anything, it's a whole lot of cacti here. Which, please, for love of all that's good, do not say cactuses. That will trigger anybody that lives in the desert.
I mean, the plural is cacti.
I know, that's why.
Cactuses isn't even a word, I don't think.
It's not, it's just... You're just proving your ignorance at that point.
My nose itches immeasurably currently. Stop it, Romper. Oh, I gotta itch it so bad. What's the time for Oxide? Oh, wow.
You beat it.
Better luck next time.
It was 2:14. You beat it with time to spare.
Ooh, I had to itch my nose. Oh, I already beat it before with Megami. Megumi. I'm gonna
I
try.
kind of like your first pronunciation first more, though, just because it sounds a little more like Megamind.
Megumi-ind. What about that?
No, she does have blue hair. Ooh, crashed dummy engine, eh?
Yeah. I like this one. Let's do this one. Oh, I gotta change the wheels. Look, I'm making my cart look cool every time, alright, guys?
Hey, I appreciate it. It's better than being stuck on Electron wheels for the last 10 cars. Not that I would know anything about that.
I don't know, he said he loved the Electron wheels, so, you know. Red Electron wheels for day. I should go back.
Oh, I mean, I did like the Electron wheels, and I still do, compared to the base wheels, but...
I mean, anything's better than the base wheels, to be fair. Classic wheels are the best wheels.
Your time here is 156, and of course you're gonna beat it.
Shoot. I jumped
Wait,
at,
did you not pick Entropy?
I jumped at the wrong spot. Did I? Not?
I didn't see him.
I didn't.
I just looked at the map.
Thank you. That was definitely a calculated error on purpose. I definitely purposefully went a little too far to the left on the jump. Also, this freaking game has the problem that Nitro Kart does, kind of.
Which
Less
is...
so. Well, instead of going straight to the main menu, you still have to... No, you do have to go back to the main menu when you quit. Except this time, you don't have to go through like a whole bunch of menus. Okay, you know what? This game and Nitro Kart have the same issue with time trial, in the sense of I can't talk. Okay, whatever. Chicken tenders. That's what. I can't convey my thoughts currently. I think he's trying to figure it out, guys. Oh, okay. That was also a little too far to the right, but whatever. My wheels are bugging me on the back. I really think they're bugged out.
Entropy, you took the shortcut and then you lost it. You went the long way in the shortcut.
It's a long way.
It's not a shortcut if you take the long way, genius.
It's a long cut. Oh no. I like it. I like it. Do you like it?
I'm watching him on the map. I want to see if he does it again.
Probably will. What? I didn't make it!
You know, I
That's
love
it.
how you've been giving me so much crap about not being able to make that shortcut, even after you supposedly figuring it out. Now you can't even make it.
Wait, I know what I did wrong, and yes, he did do it again.
He's only right behind you.
I mean, that's what happens when you screw that shortcut up. Tropy.
Funny thing is, you're still probably gonna end up eating Oxide.
How close are the Oxide time in here? Probably not actually, because I screwed it up twice, so.
I'll tell you if you beat it once you get to the end. It's still possible, but unlikely. You barely made it that time.
Nah, I knew it was.
Entropy, when will you learn?
Never. Never entropy. Entropius. Nitrous oxide. There's no way I beat it.
It was a minute 56.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way I beat it. I screwed it up 2 times.
Next is Ruse Tubes.
Ruith Tuith. I don't know why I always call it that. I'm just weird. Alright, we're gonna swap over to our good friend Dangodile. Crikey!
Giving him the best skin you got. Did you just buy that in the pit stop one day?
What?
The dingo skin?
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Notice the light blue goes best with him. Well, I mean, I had to, you know? Romp.
It's a good skin.
What are you doing, Rumps? I don't know if I like this one more or his summer one.
I haven't seen the summer one because, you know, it goes away when you're on a GP.
I have the summer skin on my main account.
Okay, we gotta wait for the GP to end before we can get that one. We better hope that Back in Time doesn't start a couple days after.
If it does, then I don't know how anybody's gonna get entranced. Like,
we're just gonna have to wait until the GPs are all over.
Man, that's why there's no entrance players. Nobody's able to buy him.
I think, like, no joke, I've seen like 2 entrants ever, and it's just because he's locked behind that bundle.
They're all really good too. The ones, in my experience, at least.
Well, of course, they had to grind up those coins so fast. You know, they probably saved up for that thing right away too.
I mean, I have all the characters on my main account, so I've got.
I don't even think they got the Princess Coco thing.
I did. I bought it because I was like, why not? And then that's when it popped up for me. So then I started saving for it.
I was saving too, I just didn't play it enough.
I've had no choice. like, look at Entropy takes the shortcut too. Except he goes really slow when he hits the finish line, apparently.
Also, I'm pretty sure he hit that bone along the way. He's just stopped in place for a second.
Bone along the way. Bone along the way.
Or whatever it is out there.
The little, like, thing that's...
Oh yeah, the lamppost, that's it. What was the thing about?
Oh, I didn't even beat my original time. How unfortunate.
Yeah, but you still beat Oxide.
Oxide, how the mighty have fallen. I thought you were the greatest racer in Gazmoxia.
Sure, when he cheats.
Not in
I
this
almost
case.
feel like it... I feel like almost like just to keep it true with his actual races, he should have started a second early. I'm sure people would have been furious, but would 1 second have really mattered that much?
No.
Exactly. You did Slide Coliseum, right?
Yeah, no. Yes. I don't know. I think this is Turbo Track first. I think that's how it's listed. Either way, I'm playing Papu. You can't stop me.
No, you're not. You're playing as Shrek.
Oh, you're right. I'm playing as Shrek. Yeah, they decided to put him in the game because they wouldn't put him in Smash Bros. Activision took the offer instead.
You know, that's so stupid sounding. It actually sounds like something they would do.
Oh, it is Slide Coliseum. Oh, I get to not focus on the level.
So, since Shrek's in this game, how long do we have to wait for Goku?
He's in the Back in Time bundle, didn't you know? Come on.
If anything, I feel like we would see him in this the Spyro bundle because that's where it makes the least sense.
Spyro and friends! Goku! Wait a minute. They're Switch modding, somebody do it. Put Goku in the shop.
There's PS4 modding too.
Well, Switch modding is like so much easier, I think, is the thing.
It is, but then you have to embrace the Switch version of this game.
True. All 7 people that still play that game.
It really doesn't help that the Switch has Mario Kart 8 to compete with.
That's probably the main reason why. Let's be honest. Like, sure, it's also on multi-consoles, and Sony's gonna have the biggest player base. But let's think about this
Well,
realistically.
Sony's was gonna have the biggest player base no matter what. It's Crash.
Yeah.
Of course, most of the Sony people are gonna be the Crash fans.
I'm a Crash fan.
Since you're on a Sony.
Yeah. I have no reason to not get on the Sony. Well, also it's just gonna look better. So, and also the Switch version is gonna be worse in some way.
Well, yeah, I mean, I ended up getting the Switch version of the Team Sonic Racing that was okay, so it's not like it's awful.
I mean, I might.
You optimize it right.
Maybe in the future I would get it too. It's not like I have the money.
Yeah,
at this
the
point.
problem for me though is like, you know, there's gonna be a PC version.
Well, then just get that version too afterwards.
I'm not triple dipping. I've already double dipped for Insane Trail.
Have you never owned a?
I know.
Have you never owned Sonic 1 in your life?
You know, come think of it, I think I've only really had it through Generations and maybe 1 or 2 other bundles. But
That
even
still
then, I didn't buy
means
it
you have it.
Oh, I know I do, but I never really bought it exclusively.
I have like 5 versions of Sonic freaking 1.
Well, to be fair, Sonic 1 is usually like $2.
That's true. It's just really funny to me.
As opposed to this game, just 40.
I'm trying to do a different character every race. It's not going to be like between XL and what's it called? Advanced. Sorry, everyone else. Except actually, I might choose. I'll choose Ripperoo for Tiny Arena.
I'm glad you're picking the best beginner character.
I actually had a really good race.
At least the
here.
silliest. Sorry, I can't say he's the best because Kronk exists.
Just for fun. Nobody was here
Justice.
during the glorious Krunk Revolution.
Yep. I have been finding out weird things about Crunkmane today, which first off, yes, there is
Is
Crunkmane.
Crunkmanes?
Yes, there is Crunkmane.
That's a species? Like,
Apparently.
they exist?
I mean, I know there's turning mains, like, you see a surprising number of Pura mains, or at least I do.
I don't. I've seen more polars.
And they're
I
always
think.
really good. They're always in like the top 2.
I think I see more polars than I do Pura.
I've never seen a Polar. I don't doubt they exist because Pura, but
I see more Ripperoos
I'm fine
than
if
Pura.
Pura was the character I made back in the original
I
CTR.
see more Ripperoos than Pura.
I've never seen a Ripperoo either. I wish I
There
had.
was a gentleman Ripperoo in the stream that I did yesterday, and what was it? It was a cowboy fake crash. And they kept getting
Oh, those scare me.
they were always in first, second, and third, and it made me so happy.
But, you know, Fake Crash on his own isn't really that scary most of the time, but if you see Cowboy Fake Crash, that's basically another big norm. Like, I'm scared of those guys. They always do really well.
Guess I have to start playing Cowboy Fake Crash.
They're so scary.
I have to scare you more and more. I wonder what
Unless you play
Oxide
big
does
fun.
for this freaking section right here. Because I think
I know
Entropy
he
just
doesn't do
like
it optically at all.
Entropy like hits a wall. Wow, this is actually my best turbo track time. I think maybe I might have had a better time when I played it yesterday. So. I almost did a full U-turn on it, and I was like, I don't even know how I did that.
You beat Oxide by like 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, this is
Or-
one of the easiest tracks for Oxide. I think same thing with Slide Coliseum too. Like for some reason, the bonus stages are oddly easy. My sweet prince.
Someday. He's in our store right now, but we can't.
Someday, my sweet prince.
And you do not have Biker Tiny, I see.
No, he hasn't popped up in the shop yet, unfortunately.
Pretty sure Biker Tiny is not a Grand Prix thing, though,
It
thankfully.
is.
So I mean, I know it's part of the Grand Prix, but I don't think he's locked on the Grand Prix. He doesn't have the Grand Prix symbol.
I think it had the GP exclusive thing for me. when I bought it in my main account. Stop it, Ron.
If it doesn't have the symbol, then it still will be in the rotation. Like, for example, the engine crash dummy doesn't have the symbol.
What?
At least for me, it did.
They did for me.
Okay, maybe it's different for different people.
That's literally why I bought them.
That did not have the symbol.
And I'm
But I'm sure you have some things that were in the Grand Prix that weren't. But they didn't have the symbol.
Like you're talking about the green wheel, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't think of one. Like, what's one that you've had that maybe I didn't have?
I just mentioned two.
Wait, which one?
The engine dummy and biker tiny.
No, that you would have that I wouldn't, because I had the GP symbols on those, and you said you didn't. So what? Name like a skin or something that might have had it on your end, but maybe it wouldn't have it on my end. That's what I meant. Sorry.
I can't remember it off the top of my head unless I boot up the game, and that's not off the top of my head. I don't want to boot up the game.
Neither do I, but here we are.
Yeah, but I'm not outbeing the game. You're the genius that wanted to play this game.
So
You're the genius that wanted to blitz through Nitro cards so you could get to this game.
I guess that was the true mistake there. I should have just took my time. Then again, I would have been screwed over for the GP, or I would have just never had to do it to begin with. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a win-win to me.
That's pretty good.
But now I'm stuck playing this game till the end of time.
Or until the GP's end, which who knows how many of those we're going to get.
500.
I mean, the data mine implies we're getting at least 4 today.
What was the oxide time on there?
Oh yeah, it's 129.
Oh, I beat it by like 8 seconds. How do you do bad at Cocoa Park? Do you just not take the little shortcut? Stop.
Basically.
Tiger Temple.
Well, then you're playing an advanced group. You're just going to be naturally faster.
Woohoo! I'm fast as frick, brother.
As expected.
Well, if you're going full retro on this, I see.
I've never done it. Might as well. Hold on, I have to grab something while this loads. I can't hear you because I can't pull my headphones like 2 feet to the left. Hey friend, how you doing?
Hey friend, how?
You're not my friend. You just called me a hoe.
Right, so I like how you were using all your Sony PS4 exclusive content there, but I noticed you didn't chill out completely, and you didn't put the PlayStation label all over your car.
You couldn't fucking pay me. Like, unless it was for pizza, actually. Then maybe I would. If it was for pizza and that, then I would maybe consider it.
Man, I'll chill your company all you want. I mean, we've never once denied that we will easily be bought out. You think we won't? Amino, sponsor us. We will have an entire part dedicated to your app.
You can join us in the Bubsy section.
You think we want it?
What could possibly go wrong? I've actually seen, like, I haven't gone on the app, but I've seen the website, and it is so unintuitive. Now, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. Sorry, Amino. I'll just censor myself. No, I won't.
When have you ever done any editing that would require a censor, ever? I mean, I've only ever done it once, and that was as a gag. Back in Hero's Tale, way back when.
I cussed. I don't remember what the gag was. Oh, I remember. Never mind. It was the taboo word, and it wasn't a gag. It was just taboo.
It was My Little Pony.
No! Thank God I was talking over you when you said that.
He's
I just have to talk over him throughout the rest of the video.
That's his idea of a censor.
This is the easy way out.
No, it's not. They can still hear me.
What was the time I had to even be here?
Alright, it's 1:55.
How do you do bad in Tiger Temple?
Very easily, you get burned.
Okay, that's fair. But this is the nitrous oxide bot we're talking about. What does he do?
don't know. I've never raced any of the Oxides except for the ones I knew I could beat.
Yeah, like who?
A lot of the Nitro cards.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't care. I don't even know why cart sets exist. To be honest with you.
It's because they're all the retro cards.
Yeah, that's literally why I'm like, I don't even know why they're a thing.
Like, can we make our own custom sets? If so, there would be a value out of it, but there's not, so...
Look at this beautiful car. Beautiful!
Ooh, it matches the suit.
Whenever I think of Pinstripe, all I can think of is the player. Forget about it! I miss you, forget about it. I don't remember if you were on the stream for that or not. I think you were.
I feel like I was, but...
For everyone who wasn't in the stream and for maybe a refresher on Mayo, there was a Pinstripe player named Forget About It. I saw his name and I was like, there was a Pinstripe in the lobby and I was like, he better be said Pinstripe, and he was. I was very happy. Also, I banned myself from ever playing Papu Pyramid online.
Why is that?
Because
Pyramid is fine, isn't it?
Screw this stage.
Although I will admit, I have gotten time clocked so many times at that spot right there.
I've gotten
just
just screwed over, period, this track so much. That I just, like, banned it.
I know, it happens to me too.
Like, I like this stage, don't get me wrong, but, like, God forbid, like, you get screwed over once, you're not going to get past, like, 4th place.
Oh, I know.
Doesn't matter how good you are.
It really doesn't. Doesn't help that this is another level with a lap skipping exploit. And no, I'm not talking about the patch one, there's a second one.
Yeah,
Good job, Enox.
Yeah, but I don't even know how to do it. It's too specific. I don't even know if anybody knows how to do it consistently.
I've seen a few people do it. And that's the reason I don't pick it.
I haven't seen anybody try it online. I just keep getting screwed over on it. So I'm like, anytime this map appears, I'm, for one, gonna leave the server.
I've done that a few times for Twilight do it, but I never do it for this page. Yet.
I've gotten screwed over way too much here for me to ever want to be like, yeah.
Oh, GeForce Game Ready driver is available.
What's up with Tuesday? What does the world have again? It's me with Tuesday.
Don't worry, do you see entropy all the way back there?
It's okay, I'm not doing the offside time. I wonder if I still beat him anyways.
No, you didn't.
That actually screwed me over.
Yeah, it did. Oxide's 146.
Dang. Oh, I got expert stuntman. So I guess I had to do 10 stunts either as Pinstripe or on Papu Pyramid.
Today's character was Pinstripe, I believe.
So then I probably had to do it as him.
I didn't check the dailies. I have more sport content. I don't care. I'm in the top 5. I know I am.
This is the only way.
Tribal Dingo.
This is the only way, buddy.
Are we gonna get a return of Tribal Chancing?
Oh yeah. Ah, Swenya. No be easy, Baba. Swenya.
How long is this part going on? About a little under half an hour?
About 7 years. Didn't you notice he had a full beard?
Well, hold on, I got a razor right here. Or no, wait, no, better yet, scissors.
Squeezers. That's what they're called.
Oh, wow, the entropy and oxide time are only 3 seconds apart here.
I mean, this is Dingo Canyon. There's not a lot of room for improvement here.
You say that about almost every stage. In fact, I think you've literally said that about every stage.
No, because, like, the blue flame ones, obviously you have the blue flame that you can maximize. This one, the only thing is, like, what's more optimal, taking the right path or the left path?
I mean, is there any reason to even take the left path? I actually have no idea.
It's really
Everybody always goes to the right path because there's the Wumpa box.
It's also just really inconvenient, I feel like, to go on the left path. The left path is probably the faster one, let's be honest.
It might be, but I just never take it.
See, the reason why I never take it is because I'm always drifting into the right path.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna take the left path now because we keep shit talking it.
Maybe it is faster. I don't know.
It might be. It seems kind of like it is.
Entropy took it.
He took the right path on the first one. He's just... Look at, he's like me, he's indecisive. He just goes on both paths.
We'll watch Oxide.
That doesn't even prove anything. He doesn't even do the out of time shortcut, so whatever. Not even Velo did it. You're telling me that nobody considered it?
I know, it's...
Everyone online does it!
Oh yeah, well, not everyone. I see a lot of people not.
Okay, a lot of people
especially
online.
the people that are trying to keep their blue flame, because it is a lot easier to keep it if you don't take it.
Yeah, I know, but you lose time. Valuable time.
But if you're able to keep your blue flame, then do you lose time?
Thinking emoji. Perfect start. Are we doing is the weeklies reset today?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that's not a daily. I don't think I've ever had a perfect start daily.
Not like it matters because I don't have to do it anymore. Haha.
It's a polar pass, right?
Yes.
So he is gonna play as polar.
There's only one character.
Surprised you didn't flex with your platinum there.
It doesn't fit. It's red and... I flexed yesterday a little bit at the start of the stream just because I wanted to use it because I got it unlocked. Also, I think somebody else in the server was flexing with it, so I was like, you know what, I'll flex with them.
Can't wait till you unlock digital entropy for all the streams. Then you could be a real flexing jerk.
I'll do it until I get all of the entropy skins. I'll flex really hard with them.
You have no idea how badly I want this server to gun for you because you're what? Because a lot of people do. I do it. You see digital entropy, you target that guy.
Is that why digital entropy's always lose when I'm against them?
Yes, because everyone targets him.
Is that why they leave the server midway through the race?
Yep.
I'm not taking this shortcut with the beginner character. I swear on my life I cannot take it with the beginner character. Unless I have blue flame, then I can.
I can't even make it normally unless I have a mask, which time trial so hot.
Boom, boom, girl. Does the mask make noises like that?
Probably. I'm at a point of the game where I'm not playing with audio on.
My audio's so low that it might as well not be on. My TV's at 3. I can't hear the game at all. But God forbid if I play freaking Kingdom Hearts. Also, Romper, that was a really weird noise. What do you call that noise? A yawn? Like, how much was that?
It looks like you were thinking about it for a sec, but maybe
I was really considering it, but I was like, I can't. Like, I need to be, what? I took my hand off the controller for like half a second. I need to be in it, like, anyone that isn't a beginner character.
I'm sure I could make it if I practiced at it, but...
It's really hard as a beginner character. Even harder than it already is. And it already is pretty hard. No!
Oh, whatever. Entry's still miles behind.
Joke's on you. That was a ploy just so I could still have blue flame. Ha ha! You are the fool.
Maybe this time you can get through without bumping the wall, huh?
I don't think I'm gonna have it for much longer is the thing, though. I just used, yeah, I was about to say, I just used all of my reserves for that. Do I try the jump? Do I try it? What do I have to lose?
You didn't jump.
Button.
I actually thought you were going to try it again.
I was really thinking about it, but I'm like, nah. Granted, I could probably beat Entropy if I screwed up again, but I wasn't feeling it, I guess. Whee! 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 Oh god. Sort of a little too far to the right. Whee! Ah, whee!
Mario, is that you?
No, it's Crash. I know I didn't beat the Oxide time.
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure I beat it before, because 135 was my Oxide time before. Also, or my time before. Also, we're slowly going down. Completionist channel, we have to go all the way down.
You have to unlock everything.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, and there goes Racer Crunch. Oh, and there goes normal Tana.
I don't even
There
know.
goes the Band Buggy.
I don't even know if you go down to the silver tier.
You probably don't. Yeah. You know, that would imply that I would have to go through all of those daily nitros again and pop.
You're telling me you don't have fun going through the daily nitros? Look here. I'm going for diversity. Alright? Look at that. Look at that beautiful specimen.
Ripperoo is a specimen. My favorite kind of specimen.
I mean, Crash Bandicoot's technically a specimen.
And if we're going by that logic, then everything in the Evolve Array is a specimen.
That's true, but the real question is Tana a part of the... Was she in the Evolve Array? Was Coco in it? Like, how does it go? How deep
I feel like
does the
they
lore
have to
go?
have been. Unless there's a second Evolve Array somewhere.
So they're all failed experiments, but, like, it failed in different ways? Like, how does it go? Are you sure that's not just how they're bred, or, like, how they're made? Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
That's a really good question, because, okay, so... According to the original cutscene back in Crash 1, Tana was made before Crash. So,
Yeah. So then he was his
what were you
girlfriend.
expecting from that?
Huh. It's really weird. This, like, not sure.
As for Coco, who knows what she got?
Yeah, she
or
just
why.
kind of, she literally is just, like, exists. She just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And then the Trophy Girls, how did they come into the picture then? See,
I mean, that's the game that introduced an alien. Anything's possible.
now this gets deeper and deeper. Now you might be like, well,
Yeah, at least
everything's-
Crunch they explained. I'll let them
See,
have Crunch.
Tiny is basically Purah, except, like, in the Evolve Array.
Yeah. Also, he wasn't one of Cortex's, he was one of the Brios.
No.
Which I still find hilarious, because he's Cortex's most loyal minion, but he was made by Brio.
Tiny Squish Beauty, God! I would have chose Tiny here because it's his arena, but I don't feel comfortable
It's
not
okay,
keeping-
Tiny also has his own temple.
That is true. I'll choose him there. Wish I'd fight with Tiny.
You can fight the Tiny.
Thank you. I mean, he is GP exclusive on my end, allegedly. Maybe they got rid of the skin things being GP exclusive. I don't know. Wee! Oh wee! Do you Ripperoo laugh for me?
I can't, it's too late.
Do your
My third a shot.
Dear Stripper Crew rap. Nah, it's just like mini Titus. Okay, now it's just Titus. Can you do Japanese Titus?
I am the Raven!
I'm glad that everybody's just kind of agreed that he's like a raven at this point, you know? Makes me a little happy. Suffice to say. How are you doing so bad, Entropy? It's the bad turning, I understand.
Although Oxide actually only does a few seconds better.
Oh, well then they just both suck. I think Tiny Arena... I mean, Tiny Arena was a really easy relic stage. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like, the stage is so long that they decided they'd make it easier.
Could be.
I don't know if that is the case, but that's just a guess. It makes sense to me, at least, especially for like a casual crowd or something. I feel like Oxide at times are like not casual at all.
I'm pretty sure most casuals aren't even going to bother with time trial mode. You'll be able
I mean,
to
most
even
people
get
said
them
that
online.
they're not even going to platinum this game as is because it's too hard, so... Yeah, your statement's probably right. Maybe they got through entropy time, just so they can get the entropy, like, character.
Yeah, but then they would just have that skin taunting them forever.
That's true. Yeah, but they might not be completionists and might not give a damn.
True, but then why did they get entropy in the first place?
Because they're, I don't know, weirdos. They want characters, but they don't care about the skins. They're, I don't know, they're weird people. Right? Oh.
What's your favorite level?
So we're on the Blizzard Bluff next.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I did Ripper with this once, I'll do it with it again. This is the only time I'm not swapping, and I think Mayo will not judge.
It's Ripper.
Yeah, it's Ripper. Alright, now so the next 7 races are going to be with Megumi only.
I mean, I would give you crap over that, but that was me for a lot of those streams just because I really wanted the GP points.
And
she's an XL character.
So... Yeah. I'm XL too.
I mean, turning and speed together, that's basically acceleration, right?
My XL on my car is 7. I hope Entropy takes the shortcut. Oxide doesn't even take it. Oh, he did take it. It's a little disappointing.
I mean, if you get lucky with the carts, you can go for it. It's just, even then, is it even faster?
You have to approach it at like a really specific angle, otherwise it isn't. Oh god, I couldn't cut the corner there. I'm doing really bad. I'm not gonna beat the Oxide time here. Entropy time I should not have an issue with, but Oxide time here. How close is Oxide and Entropy actually?
They are 9 seconds apart.
Wow. What do you do wrong, Entropy?
That's what I want to see. I almost want you to just stay behind him the whole time until the way in, just so we can watch him.
I was gonna say, does he like crash into a wall or something?
Oh, you're gaining on him a little bit here. Although I guess he is an advanced character. He probably does struggle there a bit.
I mean, you can U-turn that entire thing. Granted, that's a really advanced technique, but you can do it. It's like, what did I do there to make him get this far behind now? All I did was cut one corner.
And you held Sacred Fire for a little bit.
That too. But I think I still have it, actually. I can't tell. Yeah, I do. It's really hard to tell in the show. Sometimes. Wow, I'm like way far. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe he just doesn't keep Sacred Fire. Did I beat him? Oxide?
Oh no, you were several seconds behind.
Of course. I'm not surprised. The Oxide time there is hard.
I feel like there's like this one level where they actually really tried to make it brutal. Like, okay, put all of our best players on this one stage.
Put all of them on Dragon Mines. Why? Do it.
But if anything, shouldn't we do it on Crash Cove? Or, a level people are actually going to drag
Do it!
mines.
What did I say? It is Dragon Mines, sir. Did I stutter? There we go. I can use at least Relic Gold here.
Yeah, if it's...
There's no white tires. That's the thing that really sucks about using any skin that's like a black and white character, like Polar Bear Dingo or Polar Bear Polar.
Or Entropy.
Or Entropy, yeah. Even Digital Entropy, it doesn't even look that good, because it just doesn't fit. There's no black and white wheels. I just use light blue because
maybe we'll get that in black and back in time because white bones.
Maybe. I think the
a lot of people are
Dune
expecting
wheels.
the Crunch Car from Tag Team to show up. So if that shows up, then we're definitely getting white tires.
If what does?
I know a lot of people are kind of expecting the Crunch Car from Tag Team Racing to show up from that.
Does he go? Come on!
Because that car did have white tires, so if that happens.
I mean, there hasn't been anything well, never mind. I take it back.
We have had tag team cars in this game already. So
yeah, that I know. I was gonna say that we haven't had any GP exclusive cars. Then I remembered. Oh yeah, the ones you get from unlocking the Banda Buggy and the Rocket from the actual thing. I forgot to put Entropy here.
I did not even notice. That's the second time it's
I looked on the map, so I was like, how far back is he?
Oh, he's not on the map.
He gave up. Who would have thought?
But did he just fail the shortcut over and over again? Maybe he's like Cortex that one time.
Yeah, but they just took him off the map. Did I ever tell you that my Tiger Temple time was so broken that for some reason it kept crashing the game anytime I would have my ghost out?
No.
Yeah, well, it does that. I can't have my Ghost out in Tiger Temple because it crashes the game after 30 seconds. That was the last time my game crashed. Twice in a row, in fact. Then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to test fate, and I'm never doing this again.
Still doing shortcut though. You just don't load the ghost.
Yeah, you just load the Ghost. Or you don't load the Ghost. You play Tiger Temple normally, don't load the Ghost.
Normally, he says.
No, I did it normally on my time trial. I'm not having the same mistake again. Though I could be immortalized as like top 100 yet again, forever. That could be.
I'm still amazed they didn't remove the obviously exploiting times, but you know.
Because there's a point where you don't know what's exploited and what isn't, so you just... That's why you should just do a reset instead of like just removing times.
You could do that, or you could just do anything below a certain time, and if you didn't cheat, oh well, I guess it sucks, but
Like
you're
below
still
a
good.
minute. I don't think there's a single stage that you can beat legit below a minute.
No.
Offhand right now. But at the same time, that's also... It's still really like cutting things, you know what I mean? That's like... what if somebody finds... It might be an unintended skip, like Papu's Pyramid or whatever. What if somebody makes finds an unintended skip, but it ends up being really good? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like a gray area in a sense. Though I agree that it should be, what's it called? That they should, like, have it so you can't have it under a certain amount of time, otherwise you don't appear on the leaderboards. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just a weird gray area for them. Because what if somebody finds this or that? Then again, most of the time whenever that happens, they're all, what's it called? They're all broken times as is.
Just got 4 left.
752.
This is why we are a gaming channel and not a math channel.
Soon to be science channel. Subscribe. Subscribe for more content.
Just need another either 50 or 100 subs. I guess we're sticking with the 100, but we're playing with our options here.
In the arms of an angle.
The arms of a bagel?
Yes.
Bagel sounds good right now.
Actually really does.
Shame it's 9 o'clock at night, and if I even think about going downstairs right now, Sister Dog's gonna bark at me.
That's why I need to get like a mini fridge. I mean, I don't have a mini fridge, but...
I used to have a mini fridge, I don't anymore because I didn't use it enough. Because the problem was, anything I would want in a fridge, I would also want to put in a microwave or an oven, and...
Get a mini microwave.
At that point, I'm just making
We'll have to do it
another
again.
kitchen.
See, this is why putting entropy ghosts are really annoying for me. This isn't the first time that I've had this done, like have this happen to me where I've screwed up multiple times forgetting to put him on the field. I swear I checkmark him, but for some reason it doesn't appear sometimes. I think that time I actually just like wasn't thinking. I just went ahead and did it, and then I was like, wait a minute, he's not on the field again. Look, dude. I just really like racing myself, alright?
I mean, your times would be more difficult to beat than Oxide.
My times are more difficult. Why don't they have me be the Oxide,
You know, if there's
person?
people that have been asked, like, why can't we race friends' ghosts or just download anyone's ghost?
That should be a thing. I think people should be able to download people's ghosts, especially
Well,
like
I agree.
on the leaderboard.
Like, that's a feature that's been around for years. Sonic Riders let you do that.
Sonic Riders, everyone!
I mean, like, that's a game from a long time ago.
It's a PS2 game. I think it was PS2, right?
Well, yeah, Zero Gravity was on PS2, and the Wii. I think the Wii version was the one that let you do that.
Guys, you're gonna let a Wii game one up you. Look at entropy. Look at that little goober. Oh, look at me. Oxide doesn't keep blue. Nobody keeps blue flame on this track. It's here, but nobody ever keeps it. For Oxide time specifically. I feel like Oxide time should keep it for a little bit at least.
Like, it is really hard keeping it this level, okay? For people that aren't you.
I agree, but I think that Oxide should have it for a little bit longer than he does. I forgot what jump I was on. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was like, wait.
Like, oh, crud. Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
You know, the sad part is I could probably still beat the Oxide time. Because he loses Blue Flame like around that turn.
That's turn everybody lose. That's around where I usually lose it. Sometimes they can keep it a little longer.
That's where I used to lose it, but I've gotten really good at the stage. And by that I mean I've gotten really good at break turning specifically. Except I can't U-turn still. Don't know how to do that properly.
You say as you U-turn.
No. I mean more like U-turning and stuff like not Slide Coliseum, Turbo Track. Like, I don't know how that
level
big
that never
Norm
shows
does
up online.
I don't know how that Big Norm does it in that one video. You know the video. It has Big Norm in
Of
it.
course, it has Big Norm.
Big Norm is the true terror of the West. I got screwed over by Big Norm and Papu Spear. I think it was Papu Spear. It was a track. No, it was this track. It was Hot Air Skyway. He was doing really good. Or no, he was doing really bad. He was in like 5th, 6th place or whatever in lap 1. And then lap 2, he freaking like went crazy ham and won the race. It was insane. This is on the live stream too, by the way.
Great. Speaking of live stream, I need to go back into the playlist. Please don't put me on
What is
studio.
Oxide's time here?
You beat it by a large margin.
I'm not surprised.
My freaking
It's
crunch time is
309.
2:35. That's because I kept, I think, Blue Flame the entire race. I think I did that on yesterday's stream too. Or not yesterday's, it was one of the streams. Because I was still doing the time trials and stuff. And even I was like, damn, I'm doing like the best Hot Air Skyway I've possibly done. You know what? I did Liz here once. You know, I'll do Polar. Actually. I was going to play Liz, but I was like, you know what? Let's give Polar some love. Or Polar Pura.
Man, but some of those characters are like, their mains are scary. Not as scary as Big Norm, but they're still scary.
Yeah, Big Norm is literally like terror incarnate.
For me, scariest mains from here. Big Norm, then Coco, then Fate Crash Cowboy, then Pura.
For me, it's Big Norm, Big Norm, Big Norm.
Well, nobody else even comes close to you, so...
Fair enough. Big Norm still scares me though.
Yeah, if you mean any of those 4 things I listed, I'm genuinely scared of you.
What if they main Entropy?
I'm not scared of Entropy, I will just target them with all I have.
So what do? Do you just like purposely stay behind them so you can...
Absolutely!
Oh, that's pretty neat. Reminds me of that one time I was playing Crash Coke and this Crash in 2nd place. Decided to stay in 2nd place, literally just to screw with me on the last lap. I still won the race, but...
I will go out of my way to punish Entropy. I will give up a race. I will get last place just to make sure they don't have a good time. And make sure they never pick Digital Entropy ever again.
Would you do it if I picked Digital Entropy?
No, because I don't think I could stop you if I tried.
You're just like, no, it ain't worth it. That was a really bad speed bump. I think I might have ticked the wall very slightly.
Still miles ahead of Entropy.
Oh yeah, I'm not concerned about him. Should have chose a beginner character and a stage with 90-degree turns. Biatch. Why are the stages not in order?
I don't know, and it bugs me.
It bugs me too. I mean, technically you can do them in any order in adventure mode, but everybody,
Oh,
I
sure.
swear, does it in like the same order. So
I know. Leave it in the same order it was in the original game. That's so bad.
yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, they would have done it. Come on, silly. Oh wee! It's me, Mario.
You know, the tragic part of this is that Oxide's only 4 seconds ahead of Entropy.
That's really
So he
sad.
wouldn't you wouldn't beat up.
I didn't even
much-
keep Blue Flame for longer than like 3 turns. Like, okay, more turns. I forgot the last 2. There's 2 turns before the end. It was like 5 turns tops. 6 turns actually. 7 turns. 8 turns. Ah.
Yeah, when is our math episode? We need to pick
Never.
a math game.
Never in my life.
Biker Crash, nice.
It's a very nice skin.
It is. It makes me wish that you could use the motorcycle.
It should have been a vehicle. Gosh dang it.
I agree.
Make like a pack with. They should have made like a pack with him, not in the GP. Just a
I
pack
agree.
with him in the motorcycle.
Like, you can let anybody use the motorcycle. No, do the same thing with the motorcycle you did with the hovercraft. I don't see a problem with it.
I do. Not. I love Crash Bandicoot.
Crash, your tongue is enormous. Sorry, I'm just now noticing this.
You call your... Yep, that happened. I hope everybody heard that loud and clear.
I heard it.
I think Oxide keeps Blue Flame this entire race, but I don't think his time is still very good. What's his in Entropy's time difference?
It's about 11 seconds.
Maybe you. Awee! Oh wow, I am surprised he did not fall off the ledge there. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Blue Flame from the final jump. It's just a really slow Blue Flame. I think the... Oh wow. I think the fast Blue Flame is the one here. Megala! That's what Crash Bandicoot says in this game.
Mm-hmm. He says it a lot.
He does. He says it in CTR too. I'm glad that they try to like reproduce every single line he said in this game, which is just like random noises.
And yet they couldn't be bothered to reproduce Crunch's random noises.
That's true. That's the weird part.
I still miss the I'm tall again line from Velo.
I'm tall again. I guess they didn't do it because it didn't make any sense because real Velo ain't in the game, or not real Velo, but fake Velo.
Emperor Velo.
Emperor Velo. Is that what they're gonna call it if they put him in the game? Presumably, if the data mine.
That's what they called him in the GBA version, which you could play as him.
Did you play real Velo in the GBA version?
No, you couldn't. Real Velo is console exclusive. But GBA, you got to play as the bosses.
Isn't GBA version of real? Or isn't real V? Aren't all the bosses max stat?
Yes,
I mean,
they're all disgustingly good.
it makes sense. When are we gonna do Nitro Kart GBA edition?
Maybe someday, but it's going to be a long time down the road.
All
Somehow I feel like we aren't going to want to play any more Crash Racing games for a while.
So we're gonna start it tomorrow.
Have fun, buddy.
Just kidding. What was Oxide time?
You beat it.
Wow, I screwed up real bad too. I even fell in a pit. How does that happen?
It was 239, you got 236.
Okay, so I didn't beat it like substantially or anything. Maybe he doesn't keep Blue Flame. Alright, you can choose. Who do I get to play on Oxide Station?
I mean, there's only one option. Oxide.
Oh, well.
No, I would love it if you had Shower Oxide, but
I did too. That was in my
Hot
shop.
Rod is still good.
Hot Rod is really good. All of his recolors suck.
I kind of like the Ladybug one.
Okay,
But
and
yeah,
that
the
one's
rest
okay. I will admit, that one is okay. I beat all the Oxide Ghosts with Hot Rod Oxide in a hovercraft.
Perfect. Personally, I feel like if I was ever gonna go back to this and try it again, I would want Shower Cap Oxide. Just try to create a card that looks like a bathtub. That is how I would do it.
Hovercraft is already a bathtub. There should be a bathtub card. Come on.
I know, I agree. But everybody should just be allowed to race in a bathtub.
Actually, that might.
Can you imagine a biker tiny in a bathtub?
That'd be so good. I'd be a biker tiny bathtub main.
I would too.
No one could stop me.
Tiny wash unicorns.
Yeah, he has to have, that has to be a special voice line for those specific combinations. Whoa, I still have blue flame. I thought I hit the wall. I did there because I was really confused.
He's actually keeping up to you better than I thought he would.
Yeah, he is. Is the entropy in Oxide time fairly different?
No, it's only like 2 seconds apart. I don't even have to look at the list for that one. I know. Because if any level made me struggle, it was this one.
This is a hard stage.
But then there's just the Nitro card levels, which were hilariously easy by comparison. I was able to get all those in a day. You gotta get a chunk of the Oxides, which I wasn't even going for.
I'm Oxide. Hot Rod Oxide, to be specific.
We need bath time Oxide.
We need a lot of skins.
We really do.
Whoa.
Skin
Oh,
cars.
I did that way too early. I was about to say I might keep the blue flame here. I've only been able to keep the blue flame there once, and that was at the end of that lap 3. I passed the finish line with blue flame, and I was really sad. Entropy is still surprisingly, like, kept up with me. Like, he's far behind, clearly, but...
Entropy keeps his blue flame for a really long time, actually. But he loses it, obviously, but...
I gain it.
I think he keeps up till a little while after where there's the 4 crates, 2 on each side.
Yeah. So, like, the first turn, right?
A little more than that, but yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's like a little up here. I know what you mean. It's after this turn.
Yeah. This spot here.
This is crazy. Does Oxide keep it there too?
I don't know, I didn't race Oxide. He probably keeps it a little longer, if anything.
316. So I beat Oxide's time, right?
No. Oh, I mean, yes. Sorry.
Yay!
Don't know what I was paying attention to there.
So I think we could end the part there.
Yeah, the part's been going on long enough. It's over an hour.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of what I was expecting. So yeah, in the next part we'll be doing all of Nitro Kart and the bonus stages, which is just 2.
For now.
So yeah, the next part should be shorter because it's less stages.
Yep.
So yeah, see you guys in the next part.
Bye.
Bye.